today I will be showing my custom-made update called the Duck and Rainbow update. It's really cool, and I'm not gonna lie. So, let's begin. First, let's start off with the mob vote. Some 3 interesting things. Number 1, the platypus. The platypus. The platypus is a water mob, of course. There's not really many features, except if you shear it, you get brown. Actually, I'll get back to that later. But the platypus, if you name tag it, Perry. He'll turn into Perry the platypus with the hat and everything. So that is cool, right? Alright, next is the fireflies. The fireflies, well, you know what they drop. The fireflies are candidate number 2, and they rarely spawn in fortresses, and they will drop a diamond. But they rarely spawn. And, well, there's not really anything interesting except the fairy. The fairy is an interesting mob. It can fly, and it will drop, and there's a new flower, why not? It gives you a golditite flower. A golditite is like a golden flower. So you give it a piece of gold, and if it comes out, and when you give it the piece of gold, it'll turn it into a flower. That's cool, right? And she can do this with many other things. She can do it with a cookie, French fries that are still, and they will be in the game even if it doesn't matter. They're always going to be in the game. And diamonds, that is so cool. But I forgot to mention something about the platypus. If you give it a diamond, they'll turn, and then later, a day later, they'll turn it into a diamond egg. And then that diamond egg will hatch to be a diamond platypus. That will give us never mind. But that is the mob boat. So I'll mention that later. Now, the next one, the French fry. The French fry you can make out with 3 potatoes and red paper. You know. Okay, we'll talk about that later. But the French fry is just a food. And I already mentioned everything else with the French fry. Next is my personal favorite, the duck. The duck. The duck obviously drops green, and it is green head. It will be 2, but it drops green feathers, and it has no interesting features, but its other mob, because this is why it's called the duck update. I'll tell you a lot more about it. His other twin that makes it way more interesting. So there's a new biome that I will talk about later, but the new biome has chocolate instead of water. So it will, if the duck spawned in that, it will turn into the duck, the chocolate duck that has so many interesting features. And if you shear it, you'll get the brown feather. Also, if you shear it, you get a chocolate bar. And you can eat that, obviously. And best part is, we want to know it drops. If you mix it with, I probably should mention the other thing, but if you mix it with blank, you get chocolate blank that I love. If you like feed that. The best part is the duck. The best part is the duck has the biggest feature of all. A new village, or type of villager. The ducklings. No, the ducklers. They are the civilization people that don't scam you. They actually have pretty good trades. And they spawn in the new biome that I'll talk about later. They spawn in the new biome that actually is cool. That has, of course, a new wood, but we'll talk about that later again. And it is so, I like the style, and it trades with a new ore. Deluckle, yeah. It's basically a green diamond, but they love it. And the best part, it's as common as iron. Yeah, it's as common as iron. So, finally, and the best part is it's literally so easy to get. In the first day of your Minecraft world, you could get like over 2 stacks of this. Well, maybe. And you only need, it automatically breaks. It's almost as common as coal. So it's really common and it's really overpowered. So, and of course they'll have all those other features. Yeah. Now, on to the unicorn and the new mob. And, well, in the new biome. I'm going to talk about the new biome. So, the unicorn. If you shoot it, it'll drop the unicorn horn. And it's actually pretty cute. It just sits by and relax. But back to the new mob. Of course, they have a bunch of trees in that new biome, the chocolate rivers. And instead of raining, it snows ice cream there. And that is what happens that was the thing I was talking about, blank with the ice cream. Yeah, so it makes chocolate ducks make chocolate ice cream. That is so cool. You never thought my ice cream would be added to Minecraft. But now, I also made some new features with dye. Yeah, you can do more things with dye now. So, these are all the things you can craft. I'm going to start off with this. Hold up, I messed up. Hold up. Okay, yeah, so first I'm going to talk about the wood. The wood is from the new biome. Yeah, the new biome. And, the new biome, and you can also craft these all with dye. And welcome to a new world of Minecraft. They can do what everything wood can. And now you can have colored sticks. I didn't know that was possible. Colored sticks! Ooh. But, yeah, they can do whatever. I thought that would be cool. And next, dyed feathers. All the ones that are circled can be crafted. Like the white one, you know where that white one can be. Now they can be sheared. And these two have a possibility of spawning from the ducks. And this one, if you name a platypus Perry, it will spawn this. And if the chocolate duck and the regular platypus will drop brown. Everything else you just have to craft. Now, another interesting one. The crayon. Now, wax can spawn in the water. You craft it with any color you like, and you craft it. First, you have to craft the white one, and then if you craft the white one, then you just have to place one on each. Like, pretend the white thing is the crayon and add that, and then boom, and you can do that with any color. So, yeah. And I almost forgot to mention something about this. There's going to be a golem. Yeah. It was spawned inside the village. And, yeah, it was spawned inside the village. And it doesn't attack. But sadly, it is not an iron golem. It doesn't drop it because it's already too common. I can't really do anything about that. I think I got everything. Yeah, I think I did. And something about this, fun fact, you can do the same thing with paper. And I'm going to list everything else you can do. You can do it with eggs, and then you can place the eggs down. Cool Easter decorations. Also, and what else? Oh yeah, and you can also make. Now it's going to be. What else? You can, also the duck will have, you can dye snowballs, and any mob that you throw the colored snowball at will automatically have white on their things. But any of those, like chocolate and the unicorn, like those mobs or the fairy, they will all spawn with a, ice cream for some weird reason. But yeah, and I know this is really cool, and I hope this update was added to the game, but I feel like there's something else that I wanted to mention that you could color. Right. The colored stone. You could color, you can only use any green. You could do everything except, you could use everything. Well, you really can do anything except gray and light gray. So, yeah, colored stone is now a thing. And it's so cool. And of course, this block is chiseled. Yeah, and in the feather block, I almost forgot to mention the feather block. You can craft it with any of these colors again. You make the feather block. Then the feather block can be used. Then you can make the feather chest plate, and it's really just like, and then you have like these little, it's kind of like a thing, but it only can, the elytra, and it can only do it from a certain point. Like, it could only do it 30 blocks in the air, so any higher and you fall, you die. It doesn't work any higher than that, but it's a cool feature, I'm not gonna lie. And I'm not gonna lie, this is the coolest update I really want this update to come out. everyone in this community, I hope this comes in the game. Because who would not want to see ducks and pretty much any of these mobs? It'll be I hope, you know what I hope? I hope it's a tie with these. And I hope the French fry. Who wouldn't want the French fry? Who wouldn't want the unicorn, the ice cream, the duckliger, the colored paper, the colored snowball, I'm gonna need to make a list. Hold up. Be right. And now that is everything. So, if you actually add this, Minecraft actually sees this, you guys, please re-upload this. Keep re-uploading this. And then upload it to your channel, and then keep uploading, and then like start a chain reaction. And make everyone upload. Then Minecraft will definitely see it, and boom, this update will be added to the game. Ducks and rainbow, duck and rainbow. I think it was. I'm gonna risk just do duck and rainbow, but update. But hopefully this is in 1.20 or 1.21 or 1.22 or 1.23. Hopefully it's within. But thanks for your time.